Hello there, and welcome to FDW. And in a change
Never
of our
mind
kind
all
of
that.
normal programming, it's all kicked off backstage.
Absolutely, we've just managed to get the camera back there, and it looks like Logan Paul and Kevin Owens are going at it in what looks to be the archive room.
Yeah, we were due to see Kevin Owens in a match here this evening, but he's been blindsided backstage by your boy Logan Paul.
Absolutely, Logan Paul, unhappy with the assault by Kevin Owens last week, has decided to get a measure of revenge here. Oh God,
Yeah,
what a big boot!
as these two have been brawling up and down the card pretty much since Money in the Bank.
And it seems that they are not through with each other.
Not
Logan
by a
Paul
long
has
shot.
been continually active on the socials, basically bashing Kevin Owens, saying he's past it, he's wasting great opportunities for others. And,
Yeah, every
Kevin
time
Owens,
Logan Paul steps up to Kevin Owens, just throwing it out there, he loses.
to be fair, they've only had one proper match at
He
King of
lost
the
the
Ring.
brawl last week.
That was an assault by
He
Kevin
lost
Owens.
Money
That
in the
wasn't a brawl.
Bank.
That was not a one-on-one contest. He's only lost the one-on-one contest, and that was at King of the Ring.
Well, in a measure of retaliation, Logan Paul has blindsided Kevin Owens backstage this week as they're
Hey,
in the archives.
You get what you give here in FDW, and Logan Paul is giving tonight.
Hitting the yes kicks there. Channeling Daniel Bryan.
Looking strong here, trying to gain that measure of revenge.
Oh,
and a DDT to the concrete.
That's gotta hurt.
Kevin Owens is going to be seeing stars, that's for sure.
That he is. As they are just scrapping. They're not really fussed about everything that's going on around them. They're just going hell for leather on each other, which...
Oh, this is not a wrestling match. This is a brawl. I'm getting word that security can't break them up because they've locked the door to the archives. This isn't going to end until one of them is laying in a pool of their own blood.
Conveniently placed wrestling ring right there. From the first WrestleMania.
Are they going to use it? They are.
Indeed they are.
They've somehow made their way to a ring.
Yeah, but Logan Paul can't do all of his... He thinks about going to the top rope. He's just like, oh shit, there are no ropes.
Yeah, climbs up to nothing.
Is Logan Paul trying to hear the crowd? There's no crowd, you daft twat.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure of Logan Paul's approach here. He may have given Kevin Owens a
super kick.
Do that. How does a match backstage somehow end up in the ring?
It's FDW, don't question it.
It's Kevin Owens now firing back some shots on Logan Paul.
Oh, tentatively. Oh! Running bulldog, running cutter off the ring.
Logan Paul wasting no time back to his feet though.
Precariously placed ladder there at ringside as Triple H's throne. It's in the background.
Now it would be a bit embarrassing if Logan Paul were to lose this exchange, so he better figure it out.
Just wrenching on the neck of Kevin Owens there. Oh, as once again Logan Paul. Oh! Pump kick there from Kevin Owens.
Stacks it to the outside.
Oh look, that's the Friendonkey fist.
It is. We haven't even set up the arena yet.
Oh no. That's the Smackdown fist. Don't confuse the two.
It's not quite as good.
Yeah, Friendonkey fist. It is there in the arena.
Yeah. The Smackdown's fist isn't as quite as iconic as the Friendonkey fist.
No, still in storage.
Yep. Logan Paul now firing some shots back at Kevin Owens. Now these two have been known to brawl and fight for quite a while.
Yeah, they really can go hell for leather, and Logan Paul thinks about getting a chair. Of all of the things backstage there, Logan. All of the tools available to you.
Hey, chair's nice and standard.
You choose
exactly
a chair.
What he needed to do.
I wonder if Kevin Owens is feeling a little bit more creative than that
I don't think he's going to get a chance here. It's Logan Paul, strong punch to Kevin Owens, and somehow stays on his feet.
Kevin Owens rolls through Logan Paul's shins.
as Logan Paul puts Kevin Owens down and seems to be walking away now, happy with what he's done.
Got the measure of the man. I suppose he's got his revenge.
Well, next up.
Next up, this.
Yeah, where we go from here, but a bit of an interesting one here now.
That it is, because the tag division just continually going from strength to strength on FDW.
Absolutely, and tonight we're getting a bit of a preview, shall we say.
Yeah, last week it was still a bit up in the air as we were trying to work out the fine print of what on earth is going to happen with the tag titles. Fraxium with a pinfall victory over the Street Profits. Gallus wanting their rematch.
And with a pinfall victory over Fraxium.
Yep. I figure what better way to do it? It's like all of you together then, settle it yourselves.
Yes, it has been decided as a triple threat tornado tag match at SummerSlam for the FDW Tag Championships.
And that will be quite the match, and we're getting a bit of a sneak preview of it here this evening.
Yes, each team has put up one candidate who will be taking part in this match.
And the other acting as manager. Just again showing that tag team unity, not wanting to leave each other's sides.
This is going to be a very, very interesting contest here.
Yeah, just in terms of singles action, this, just a standard triple threat match. God knows what we're going to see at SummerSlam.
I'm excited as we're going to see, there they are, the tag team champs making their way out to ring.
Yep, two of these teams know what it's like to be champions. Fraxium frothing at the mouth to try and get their hands on some championship gold. SummerSlam will be their next opportunity.
They've been after those tag belts since the beginning of the season, and they have not let up once. They literally had to get a restraining order against them.
The Street Profits coming down now, feeling good about themselves with my boy Montez.
Montez going to be the representative for the Street Profits, and now the most violent pair that we've seen to date in FDW.
Yeah, they certainly don't take any prisoners, as there's the Friendonkey fist, look. It's not in storage like the SmackDown fist.
No, absolutely not, as Gallus underneath it, ready to throw fists of their own, it would appear.
Yep. Coming out as a team once again, Mark Coffey is the one stepping up for the Coffey Boys. This time
I like how Mark Coffey is the one that's going to be wrestling, but Joe Coffey didn't bring a jacket.
The things you notice, I mean, it's true. Joe, did you not get the memo? This is a singles action.
It should be the other way around.
Yeah. She's like, no,
Joe
this
Coffey,
is the entrance. We've practiced it.
Joe Coffey looks more ready for his for a match than Mark. Mark just looks like he's up for a walk on the beach.
Well, given how hotly contested this tag division has been, there's nothing to say that the Coffey Boys won't get involved at some point. Joe Coffey, that is.
This is true. I mean, it does appear that everyone is in their wrestling attire.
Yeah,
so
everyone's tooled up, ready to go.
We could see a breakdown here. Doug is going to have his work cut out for him.
Well, he's had his work cut out for him every time he's had to deal with just the tag division. So much so that he's decided to call it quits for this evening and deploy his wife.
He wanted no part of this match.
He said, what's her name? Deborah, did we call her in the end?
Yeah.
It's Montez straight for Mark Coffey. Yeah, Deborah, Debbie, Deirdre.
Wasn't there Doug's son as well?
Yep, son of Doug. There's father of Doug as well, knocking around.
Father Doug.
Father Doug.
It's Mark Coffey looking to... but a chop block by Fraser.
He just can't even get it out before Fraser gets... Just like, I'm still here.
He's too quick. I was going to say Mark Coffey taking control, but it looks like it's Fraser standing atop the hill right now.
I'll tell you what's interesting. With this being triple threat singles action, it is actually no DQ. Just throwing it out there. So the managers could get involved and action would continue.
Absolutely. It is
straight moonsault there from Nathan Fraser to Montez Ford.
The only real rules in this is that Frazier, Mark, and Montez are the only ones that can make a pin.
The tag division is just nuts this season, and I'm all here for it. After being disbanded in season 1, making a resurgence in season 2, they are here to stay.
Proving why they should be as an EDT hits.
Mark Coffey looks to capitalise on that no DQ rules and goes for a sledgehammer.
It's almost as if you said it and he was Fraser like, nope.
Cat-like reflexes from Fraser as Montez hits the kip up. Turnbuckle exposed from Dawkins there in the bottom left.
Dawkins distracting Frazier, allowing Montez to
Joe Coffey distracting the ref. What is happening? Everyone's been at Doug's stash.
Yeah, the only person not getting involved is Axiom.
Yeah, that's because he's Jimmy.
Yeah,
he's the ref who plays by the rules.
Guys, play by the rules.
Montez. Oh, is he thinking about it? The People's Moonsault.
People's Moonsault.
Here it
Mark
comes.
Coffey's on the outside. This is a perfect opportunity.
Feels it. People's Moonsault.
Oh, beautifully done. Straight
Hooks
into
the leg.
cover.
Deb going for the 3 count.
Oh, but marking enough to save it.
This could be a long one, folks. Strap in at the preview of SummerSlam. It's going to be chaos at SummerSlam.
Well, this is only half of what that match could be.
Exactly. Mark Coffey with a big back body drop to Fraser. Montez back in the ring now.
Axiom deciding, you know what, I will throw in a bat. Montez soars from the other side of the globe.
Mark thinks about a big boot. Montez connects.
Hot
Thinks about a
action here in the ring.
suplex. Mark Coffey reverses. Oh, underhook suplex there.
Beautifully done. As Mark Coffey looks for another weapon. Going for a chair this time.
El Clasico. But still Fraser sees it coming.
Block and throw him into the stairs. Montez with the sledgehammer though.
Fraser thinks nope.
Wrestles it free.
Straight to the midsection and Fraser's having none of it.
Fraser's finally snapped.
It's been a long time coming.
He was trying to keep weapons out of it, but the others wouldn't allow him.
It's like, you know what, you brought this in here, so I'm going to use it, you bastards.
Yep. As now he turns his attention to Montez. Oh, lovely DDT there.
I love how stoic Axiom has been all match.
He did throw a baseball bat in the ring, but that was about it.
Other than that, he's just standing there, emotionless, as Fraser heads to the top rope. What are we going to see? Oh, elbow to the outside, but Tez moves.
He misses it. And Montez does a jiggle.
And he gets paid for it with a super kick for his trouble. Sling blade there from Fraser.
Montez was wiggling his body, and now Fraxium was wiggling his teeth with that kick.
Just flip through there from Fraser. No count outs here. Insecurity there from Fraser as Axiom just thinks, you know what, I'm athletic.
Yeah, it's going to stretch a little bit.
Jump
into the ring.
Bounce around.
I believe Axiom's taken the turnbuckle off. This match gets more and more dangerous. With SummerSlam only 2 days away.
Oh my goodness, Canadian Destroyer from Nathan Fraser and into the sling blade.
Fraser, it has been Fraser non-stop this match.
As Mark Coffey throws a sledgehammer at Nathan Fraser. Just shrugs it off.
Fraser swats it away. And hung up on the top rope there.
Pinfall has to take place inside the ring though.
That it does, and it has to.
But the dynamic different. We haven't actually seen these guys fend for themselves.
No, this is perhaps out of their comfort zone.
They can't rely on their tag partner, but they weirdly can.
I would say that that has been the shining part of the tag division, is how much tag team unity there has been.
Unless you're the Shield.
Unless you're the Shield, yeah. So it's interesting to see these three going at it without that sort of that backup, that safety net, as it were.
I mean, you want to talk about pillars. These guys quickly becoming the pillars of the tag division.
Oh, it's been wonderful.
Mark Coffey throwing them around like it's nobody's business. Russian leg sweep there to Fraser as Tez regroups on the outside.
Fraser kicking him back. Going for a cover here. Perfect opportunity. Montez on the outside. Just a one count. Gonna have to do a bit more than that to put away Coffee.
A quick moonsault might help.
That might do the trick.
But that's the opportunities you've got to take, you know, while someone's dazed on the outside. As Nathan Fraser hits the Phoenix splash off the second rope.
Hit it though.
Coffee sees it coming and rolls out the way. Montez now with a kendo.
Waiting
for his moment, and there it is. Blindsiding Mark Coffey.
Smart by Montez. Let Mark Coffey do the damage to Fraser, and then
is he just going to picking Mark Coffey apart?
Good opportunity for the Street Profits here.
Thinking about a pin for Montez, but no, Fraser back in the ring. Running blockbuster as Fraser hits a basement enseguri. Heads to the second rope. Is he thinking about another Phoenix splash? Double axe handle connecting with both.
Taking out both men. As this is wild action here. It's only the second match yet again.
As the kendo shatters all across the head of Montez. Fraser having none of it.
Mark Coffey busted open.
It was only a matter of time. Fraser and Montez in the ring.
Fraser going wild with that kendo. Perhaps looking to capitalise now. Could this be it?
Slam there as he heads to the second rope. Phoenix splash connects with Montez. Dev go for the pin.
But Mark Coffey with a save.
There is nothing on the line here apart from momentum ahead of SummerSlam. And that could be huge for the pay-per-view.
That would have been the second member of Fraxium to pin one of the Street Profits.
That it would.
But Mark Coffey, nope. Montez. This is a...
Huge pinning DDT. Fraser dazed on the outside. Dev go for the pin. 1,
this is the
2.
Chance.
And that is a pinfall for Montez. And that's...
What a match.
Christ, what is going to happen at SummerSlam?
That was only half of the people involved in the SummerSlam match.
It's going to be utter chaos at SummerSlam, and I cannot wait for it.
Will we see a new champion? Will we see a retention by the Street Profits?
As Montez, Angelo Dawkins just looks at Montez like, you've been at Doug Stash again. Yes! Dawkins is Montez's carer.
Yeah. Come on, Montez. And I agree, that was an amazing match.
Yeah. Christ, so we've still got 2 matches to come.
That we do, as we now move into
women's action.
Tag team action.
That actually wasn't tag team action.
No. But ahead of SummerSlam and Nia Jax's defense of her title against Jade Cargill, the 2 of selected partners here tonight have a bit of a warm up, shall we say?
Yeah, Lash Legend feeling a little bit hard done by, so they kind of formed her and Jade Cargill, formed an uneasy alliance.
Well, interestingly enough, I had a chance to catch up with Lash Legend, and because of Nia Jax's actions last week, she definitely swayed Lash Legend to Jade Cargill's side. They were having a pretty fair contest, and Nia inserted herself into it, ruining it for both of them. Yeah,
so the alliance formed between Jade and Legend, which can't say fairer than that. But even more interestingly is Nia Jax teaming up with Sonya Deville. Cast your minds back quite a few episodes ago now. Something like 20-odd episodes.
Yeah.
Fuck knows what episode we're on at this point. I've lost count.
Sonya Deville was somewhat of a punching bag for Nia Jax, a stepping stone on her monumental prize.
Yes, but then in a 2-on-1 handicap match between Sonya Deville and Wendy Chu, poor Wendy Chu was just kind of left to Nia Jax.
Well, I mean, you can't really blame Sonya Deville in that one, but I'm starting to think that maybe tonight Sonya Deville was pressured into this match by Nia Jax.
I mean, Nia Jax could pressure many people into many things.
Absolutely.
But talk about a powerful entrance here. Jade Cargill, the silhouette.
I mean, it's a slapped-together team, but it's a hell of a team as Lash Legend and Jade Cargill.
Maybe the combined forces of Cargill and Legend might be the kryptonite to Nia Jax that we've sorely needed.
Quite possibly. I mean, Nia does look unstoppable at the moment.
Yeah. And God knows what happens at SummerSlam if Jade Cargill can't get the job done. I mean, God knows what happens if Jade Cargill can get the job done.
Yeah, who takes on
Just
Cargill?
throw that out there.
Trading one dominant performer for another.
Literally, the women's champion, they just tend to get stronger and stronger and stronger.
It's
like Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan going up.
Yeah. It's a testament to how good the division here is FDW for the women's title.
Since day one, really, it's been the backbone.
Yeah, absolutely. There's
when
a reason
the tag division
Team Knox became a pillar.
Yeah, when the tag division split, when the cruiserweight division formed, when Bronson went on his reign of terror, the women were there, holding it all up. The glue that held it all together.
I mean, I personally think the women held up season 1 completely.
Yeah, I completely agree. And they still continue to go from strength to strength to this day. Some
Quite
people still here.
Strength to strength.
Yeah, considering the powerhouses. But Sonya Deville, a bit of the wild card in this particular match, surrounded by 3 absolute juggernauts of women.
Now, Sonya's had a tough time of it, but we can't forget that Sonya Deville is the only person to hold a tap-out victory here on FDW.
In 3 seasons. Actually, no.
In 3 seasons, yeah.
I'm going to counter that. Roman Reigns got a tap-out victory over AOP a couple of episodes ago. He locked the guillotine in on Akam, so no longer can Sonya Deville lord this over the entire roster. Maybe she's the only woman with a tap-out victory.
She was the first, let's say.
Yeah.
The first person to win by submission.
Speaking of first, the woman in first place with that vision of gold, white, purple across her shoulder, glistening in the light.
It is a sexy belt, that one.
And it looks good on her as well. Just going to throw it out there.
Absolutely. It is it's a good fit, and she looks very comfortable with it on her shoulder.
SummerSlam will be her first defense, I believe.
You are correct. Yes, she won it at Clash in the Castle off of Tiffany Stratton and has yet to defend.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, this match with Jade Cargill.
She's had a solid 6 weeks of parading around as the champion, but she hasn't stopped. She has been quite vocal and present when it comes to dealing out punishment to the women's division.
Yeah, as we alluded to last week, she made her presence felt in the match between Jade Cargill and Lash Legend, and it was a fantastic little match.
In that match.
Yeah, the match to be thrown out, really.
I would honestly say that she stole a great match from us.
Yeah. So who knows, down the line we may run it back, but for now we've got some lovely tag action. Sonya Deville starting things off against Lash Legend.
Lash Legend, there's that power.
Yeah. This go-home show is all about a sneak preview of SummerSlam, let's face it. We've got a sneak preview of Cargill and Jax. We've had a sneak preview of the tag shenanigans. And I believe we've had a sneak preview of a match that's also been confirmed just now, Jose.
That we have. Why don't you tell the folks all about it?
Yep. I mean, they've been going back and forth for quite a while. Kevin Owens, Logan Paul will get each other one-on-one officially at SummerSlam in what will be a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Well, considering they like to be fighting anywhere but the ring, we've decided to say fine.
Yeah, have at it, boys. Get it over and done with.
The world is your donkey, as we like to say.
Just when have we ever said that?
Season 1.
Season 1. I feel like that's an episode title, but I don't know.
I said it once in Season 1.
The world is your donkey, Christ.
It's Nia Jax throws Lash Legend around here. That power. Oh, and Jade Cargill desperately wanted this tag.
Oh. And then she's just poked the beast.
Yeah,
it's a
she desperately wanted the
super
tag
kick.
and then thought better of it. But Nia Jax interestingly going for a tag of her own.
Not wanting to give too much of the game plan away to Cargill, it would appear, but she's quite happy to observe Cargill dishing out the punishment.
Very smart. I mean, we talk about Nia Jax being
athleticism from Cargill.
Absolutely, a dominant champion, a vicious champion. We don't talk about her being a smart champion. I think she's showing that here tonight.
Yeah, the thinking man's champion.
Yes, thinking woman's champion.
Yes. Doug, conspicuous by his absence here this evening, as I don't know who the hell this guy is.
Could be son of Doug.
Nah, he's about the same age. Brother of Doug.
Brother of Doug.
Brug.
He's the only one that doesn't begin with a D.
It's a family outing for Doug tonight, let's face it. We've had a backstage brawl in the back. We've had Deb, who is what, his wife, his sister? His wife.
Doug. One of the two.
Yeah, and then this is Brug.
Sister wife.
Just some casual incest there in the Doug family.
Yeah, it's Jade firing in a shot, but it's done little to
but she reverses.
Jax.
Lash Legend there. Now in control, but Nia Jax just throwing Legend away. Down to the mat.
Jade Cargill still yet to get her hands on Nia Jax, so that's got to be frustrating her, and I think that's what Nia Jax wants ahead of SummerSlam.
But what Jade needs to be doing is watching very, very carefully. Every move that Nia Jax makes, she needs to be ready for.
Yes, yeah, she will not have an easy time of it.
Aggression from Sonya Deville. Just teeing off on Lash Legend there.
Perhaps she's been taking a bit of advice from Nia. A bit of training.
Yeah, Nia getting in the ear of Sonya.
Sonya's been backflipping through a swamp while Nia rides in a backpack on her back.
I'm here for the Star Wars references.
Just the image of Sonya carrying Nia in a backpack through a swamp, though.
You must have learned what you have learned.
It's a huge back body drop there. Missing the leg drop, though.
Falling to the outside as Lash Legend gets a choke slam on Nia Jax. And is a count-out victory the only way to take Nia Jax down? Because if it is, she'll never lose a belt.
I was going to say, yeah, you can get the victory, but not the belt that way.
But at what cost?
At what cost? But Lash Legend seemingly taking it to the champ here.
It's the frustration of Legend. These two went toe-to-toe a couple of episodes ago. Nia Jax the victor on that occasion. Perhaps Legend looking for a bit of retribution.
And I think whoever wins at SummerSlam, Lash Legend has got to be on their radar.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about the tag division being hotly contested. The women's division, you know, it's bubbling.
It's overboiling is what it's doing.
Yep. Legend again thinks about a choke slam, gets her up. Oh, that could be huge as Brug gets into position. Two.
No, Nia Jax with a shoulder.
Barely kicks out like a turtle on its back.
And Nia in trouble here. She does not want to lose momentum ahead of Sunday.
Nia Jax with Lash into the gorilla press. Just Pyongyanged into orbit.
Nia Jax has that strength when she needs to, but so does Lash Legend.
But Lash Legend with a torture rack throws Nia Jax into orbit. Tags in Jade Cargill.
Threw her into a pike. And finally, Jade Cargill gets her hands on Nia Jax.
Oh, and catches Nia Jax.
What a display of strength. Nia having none of it, though.
A desperate tag to Sonya Deville, who appears to have been given the MO to just do as much punishment to Jade Cargill as you can, soften her up.
Nia Jax reeling off the attack by Lash Legend wants no part of Jade Cargill.
Have we seen a chink in the armour of Nia Jax?
Could the dominating run of Nia Jax be coming to an end? I say dominating. She's only actually won the belt and held it for 6 weeks.
It's the way she went about it, though, getting there into
true.
the first place. So she's only lost 1 match this season.
That is very true. So Sonya Deville
with a basement drop kick.
I would be very worried about if you lose this match.
Sonya seems to have chosen an ally very wisely, as Sonya Deville now goes to that MMA background, locks in a modified armbar there.
Lash Legend with the save.
Oh, and a drop kick for measure.
Follow-up drop kick. Lash Legend a bit too hot there, but
with Jade worn down, tag to Nia Jax. It seems that Deville and Jax have got a solid game plan here this evening.
Yep. Keep Nia fresh, ready for the weekend, and dish some damage out to Cargill.
But then as soon as Cargill gets in control, Jax is there to make a quick tag to Sonya Deville.
I mean, it's mind games. It's all
and
mind
vice
games
versa.
by Nia Jax, as she makes yet another quick couple of attacks, and out she goes.
And let Sonya Deville take charge as she drops the reverse DDT. Count of 2.
There's a 2. Oh, very near fall there for Sonya Deville.
This is a match with one intention: dish out punishment as much as you can.
Waiting for Cargill to get to her feet, and flying crossbody.
Connects on Cargill. Cargill desperate to make a tag. Will Sonya deny? Yes, she will.
Just standing in front of her, gloating.
Cargill, desperate to get some space, rolls into the wrong area code.
She is definitely in the wrong part of town, but a strong kick there.
And let's think a tag to Legend.
Oh, I thought she was going.
I thought she was going for a cheeky, cheeky punch. Oh, but Cargill rolling through.
I can only describe tonight's episode as a powder keg. At any minute, it could explode.
It's like Guy Fawkes night.
We've been lucky so far, but
yeah. SummerSlam is going to be fantastic, and we've still got a main event to come here this evening. As part 2 of Pick Your Poison, Roman Reigns will be in action against a competitor yet to be revealed. Cargill looks for the pinfall. Oh, and Sonya still kicks out.
A powerful kick out there as well by Sonya.
Oh, but a powerful kick to Cargill, and that's frustration, just booting her across. Doesn't even want the pin.
Oh, drop of the knee.
Knees to the midsection. And again, doesn't tag Legend.
Mocking Sonya.
Yep, blowing a kiss to each other. Double axe handle. And now comes the tag to Legend.
Legend in, looking to get straight into the pin.
Oh my goodness, Lash Legend with a dirty pin. And Brugg lets it slide.
Brugg doesn't see it. Lash Legend picks up a...
I mean, how the hell did Brugg not see that? Maybe he's blind. Maybe he's Brugg the blind ref.
His eyes are only half open, whereas Doug's all the way open.
I wondered what this, guy dog was doing here at ringside.
But nevertheless, Jade Cargill heading into the weekend with a bit of momentum on her side.
Yeah.
Could dispel the end for Nia Jax.
That's interesting. It wasn't Nia Jax who ate the pin here this evening. It was Legend and Deville that came to the decision, but we saw glimpses of what we're going to get at SummerSlam, and it looked like, when we're in the ring, it looked like it was advantage Cargill. Just going to throw it out there.
Nia Jax was leaving the ring very quickly.
Holy hell.
I was going to say, splash screen has given the game away.
Christ, we didn't know who Cody had chosen, but he's picked a banger.
I can't think of a better person for Cody to have chosen.
The history speaks for itself for all three men involved here in this match.
I mean, let's not forget, Randy started the season as the FDW champion because he won it from this man, the Tribal King.
Yeah, he is no longer the champion because of Cody Rhodes. And the history of Cody and Randy speaks for itself. And all the way back to Legacy.
This is going to be a hell of a contest here. And I think Cody's done the right thing.
Yep. He's played an absolute trump card. Roman last week thought he was being smart with Bronson Reed, and it was an interesting pick. Bronson did what Bronson does.
It was a fast and quite brutal match.
Yep. Roman probably didn't even care about the result, to be honest. He just deployed Bronson to deal some damage.
He wanted some damage, and you'll notice Cody still has the stitches above the eye from when Bronson busted him open.
Yeah.
That will be a target at SummerSlam.
But a very different dynamic this week. I feel like Cody probably does care about the result of this match, because I don't know, if Randy picks up a win here, what does that say for the future of the FDW Championship? Is it called into question?
It will be if Randy takes the win, it will be a short-term boost for Cody, as Roman will take a knock to his momentum. But that does leave Randy Orton hovering around the title.
Yeah, will he be owed a favour?
This has got a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah, ahead of SummerSlam as well. I feel like post SummerSlam it's going to be crazy.
Absolutely, and
but we need to get there first.
The landscape could change dramatically at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
as it did at Clash, to be fair.
Oh yeah, nobody saw that coming. Randy, with his hubris offering an open challenge, now stands with a bit of a chilly navel because of the man
next
behind
to the man
him.
who answered that challenge.
I mean, a bit of a scowl on Randy Orton's face there.
That's just Randy's happy
that
face.
Is, yeah. He's so happy to be here. But yeah. He's looking over his shoulder. You know, he's got one eye on Cody Rhodes. And turns to face him. Oh, is there some bad blood there? Oh, I don't know.
It's interesting. It's hard to know. They didn't... I mean, it was a fair open challenge. Randy can, he can accept that. I have spoken to him since, and he does accept, anything can happen when you throw out a challenge like that.
But deep down, you've got to be disappointed in yourself. You think, I'm fresh off a win off the back of Scott Steiner. I can handle anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, when you throw the open challenge out there, your pride will take a hit if you don't come in with a W.
Given the route that Randy took to get there, winning the Royal Rumble, outlasting so many others, for it to be thrown away in an instant. Ironically, the challenge came out of nowhere.
Yeah. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but...
But in once again a WrestleMania rematch, we saw Roman and Randy at King of the Ring.
Roman once got again, the better of Randy.
Yep.
On that exchange.
So I guess you could call this the rubber match.
Yes.
It really could be, yes. The first time they met, Randy beat Roman. The second time they met, Roman beat Randy. Here it is, folks. The decider.
The rubber match. And quite a lot on the line here.
As Charles Robinson has been deployed. Doug really having a night off.
We've got the big superstars in the ring. We need the big superstar ref.
Yep. Chief referee has been deployed for this one as Randy Orton immediately takes charge of the matchup.
Beautiful judo throw there.
It's not going to be as crazy and mental as the tag match, but this will be technical, methodical, and a lot on the line.
Absolutely. The strong, hard-hitting offense of Roman Reigns taking on the methodical dissection of Randy Orton.
So they feel each other out. They know each other so well.
This is
locked up in the middle of the ring. Randy.
Randy gets the better of that exchange this time and locks up once again.
Boogieing once again in the corner. Randy just marching Roman to the corner as Charles Robinson wisely breaks it apart, and that's some great reffing there.
Absolutely, as Roman explodes out with yet more hard-hitting strikes. Back to the corner.
Travel King in control of the Viper.
Randy Orton.
Big suplex there. Looks for an early pinfall, looking to get it done just like he did against AOP. Only a 1 count on this occasion.
Yeah, I mean, not going to put Randy away that easily.
Talk about a main event for FDW. Literally a WrestleMania caliber match.
Absolutely, and it is coming to you on a weekday.
And you courtesy of our champion, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. I mean, he's a man of the people.
That he is.
Giving
as Reigns
the fans what they want.
Looking to dish out punishment on Randy Orton. Some bad blood here as, oh my goodness, Roman.
Throws Randy into Cody.
Yep. The cutter of his own.
Continues the assault, but Randy Orton fighting back.
Count of 6 now from Charles Robinson, and it's going to be some fair reffing as this...
Let's not have a count out, come on.
It wouldn't surprise me if it ends in a count out as these two, with the bad blood between them, Randy Orton back within the ring. Reigns dazed on the outside. Taking his time to get back in. Yes, he is.
Makes it back. That could have been a lackluster end to what has been a fiery night.
That it has, but we don't question the decisions of Charles Robinson.
Absolutely not. Any man that can sprint that far.
Not like Brugg, the blind ref.
Yes, yeah, there is a bit of shenanigans that happened in that match. What was a great match, understandably, was somewhat marred by the cheating, shall we say.
As Randy Orton locks in almost an armbar, he can't quite get it fully extended. Charles calls it off. It's Roman Reigns now.
Ground out of it.
But it's smart from Randy Orton, targeting the arm that Reigns uses to deliver the Superman punch.
Yes. Damage on that arm takes away one of Roman Reigns' best offensive attacks.
The arm yet to be loaded.
Yeah, it remains.
Remains empty.
Safety remains on.
It's got that safety weapon on. Was he thinking about? Oh, it's loaded. Safety's off. Superman punch. We've talked it into existence. Contact.
Randy back on his feet. Looking for a
drapes
bit of vintage
Call
Orton.
It Jose with a draping DDT.
Vintage Orton.
As he does, he busts Reigns open in the process.
Both these gentlemen are going to be going into SummerSlam with a bullseye on their heads.
Yep.
Randy's looking for it.
Oh, there it is! The RKO!
Randy slithering in. 2 and a 3.
My God.
Randy Orton picks up the win over Roman
the Tribal
Reigns.
King.
The Tribal King momentum halted here tonight by the
Cody
Viper,
watches on.
Cody, I think, should be worried at this point.
How so?
Well, Randy is feeling quite pumped. There's nothing to say that Randy won't go after Cody next.
Yep. Something to say a favour might not be owed.
Yeah.
But Randy's got to be feeling good coming out with the rubber match.
That is, of course, if Roman Reigns doesn't defeat Cody at SummerSlam.
I mean, there's only one way to find out, really, isn't there, what's going to happen?
And that is to tune in to SummerSlam.
Yep, it's promising to be a fantastic show. We are very much looking forward to it. And I hope you are too. So we will see you soon.
Laters.